Hi, hello students, welcome to Indian Tech Guru for you. In this video, let us see what is Greibach normal form and how to convert the given context-free grammar into Greibach normal form. If the production rules of the given context-free grammar are in the form A generates A or A generates A, B1, B2 and so on Bn, where small a is a terminal and capital B1, B2 and so on Bn are variables or non-terminals, then we say that the given context-free grammar is in Greibach normal form. So what are the two conditions? All of the production rules must be of the form either A generates A or A generates A, B1, B2 and so on Bn. So then we say that the given context-free grammar is known as Greibach normal form. We need to follow 5 steps to convert the given context-free grammar into Greibach normal form. Step number 1, remove all unit productions in the given context-free grammar. Step number 2 is remove all null productions in the given context-free grammar. Step number 3, convert the given context-free grammar into Chomsky normal form. All these 3 steps we have discussed in our previous videos. You can find those videos in the description. Coming to step number 4, change the name of the variables into some AI in ascending order of I. What does it mean? For example, assume that in the given production there are 4 variables available, then all of the 4 variables must be changed as A1, A2, A3, A4, something like that. So the order must be from top to bottom and left to right. That is step number 4. Step number 5 is modify the production rules such that if the production rule is of the form AI to AJ X, then I must be less than or equal to J. All of the production rules must follow this particular condition. So what does it mean? Assume that there is a production rule such as A1 generates A2. So this is a valid production rule because 1 is less than 2. Similarly, if there is a production rule such as A3 generates BA3, it is also valid because 3 is equal to 3. And if there is a production rule such as A3 generates CA2, then this is an invalid production rule because 3 is greater than 2. So the condition must be I must be less than or equal to J. So if such a particular production rule is there, then we have to convert that particular production rule into AI to AJX such that I must be less than or equal to J. So that is step number 5. Now let us consider one example context-free grammar and convert it into Greibach normal form. Convert the following context-free grammar to Greibach normal form. S generates AB, BC, A generates AB, BA, A, B generates BB, CC or B, C generates C. This is the given context-free grammar. Now, if you consider step number 1, there are no unit productions at all. Step number 2, there are no null productions at all. And step number 3, we need to check whether the given context-free grammar is in Chomsky normal form or not. So what are the rules for Chomsky normal form? All the production rules must be of the form A generates A or A generates BC. So these are the 2 conditions for Chomsky normal form. Now let us verify whether the given grammar is in Chomsky normal form or not. This production rule is okay, this is okay, this is not okay, this is not okay, this is okay, this is not okay, this is not okay, this is okay, and this is also okay. So there are 4 production rules that are not following the Chomsky normal form. So now, to make sure that the given context free grammar is in Chomsky normal form, so what we are going to do is replace small a with capital X and add one new production such as X generates A. Similarly, replace capital small b with capital Y, where Y generates B. So we need not to replace small c because there is already one production rule such that C generates C. Just replace small c with capital C, as there is already one production rule such that capital C generates small c. So now, doing so, the production rules will be changed such as S generates AB or BC, no changes are needed. A generates small a is replaced with X, XB or B is replaced with Y, YA or A. B generates B is replaced with Y, YB or small c is replaced with capital C, CC or B. C generates small c, and what are the new production rules? X generates A, Y generates B. So these are the new production rules after converting the given context free grammar into Chomsky normal form. Now you can check that all of the production rules are of the form either A generates A or A generates BC. So now the context free grammar is in Chomsky normal form. So the next step is to convert this context free grammar into Greibach normal form. Now consider step number 4. What is step number 4? Replace all the variables with AI such that I is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on. So how you could replace? S is replaced with A1, A is replaced with A2, B is replaced with B2. So you can observe that we need to follow the same sequence. First variable is S, second variable is A, third variable is B, fourth variable is C. C is replaced with, A3. C is replaced with A4, capital C is replaced with A4, and A already we have replaced. Next X is replaced with A5 and Y is replaced with A6. So there are totally 6 variables in these production rules. We have replaced all of these 6 variables with the new variable names A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6 in the same order from top to bottom and left to right. That is very, very important. So you cannot directly replace X with A1. So that should not be there. So now after replacing, what are the new production rules? A1 generates A2, A3. A means, here A means A2 and B means A3. A2, A3 or A3, A4. Next, what is A? A means A2. A2 generates XB. X means A5. B means A3. A5, A3 or what is YA? Y means A6. A means A2 or A. Next, B. B means A3. A3 generates. Y means A6. B means A3, A6 A3, or C means A4, A4 or B. Next, finally, capital C means A4, A4 generates small c, capital X means A5, A5 generates small a, capital Y means A6, A6 generates small b. So these are the modified production rules after replacing all the variables with AI in ascending order. Okay. So however, now let us check whether these production rules follows the Greibach normal form or not. What should be the condition? I must be less than or equal to j. So 1 is less than 2 or 3 or 3 or 4. 2 is less than 5 or 3, 6 or 2. 3 is less than 6 or 3, 4 or 4. 4. So that's all. So all the production rules are following the I less than or equal to j condition. However, the Greibach normal form must be having the production rules such as either A generates A or A generates A, B1, B2 and so on Bn. But here the production rules are not following this particular condition. So what are the valid productions? A2 generates A is valid. Next, A3 generates B is valid. A4 generates C is valid. This is also valid. This is also valid. But all the remaining production rules are not valid. They are not in the Greibach normal form. So now we need to convert them into Greibach normal form. So for that purpose, we will start with A3. A3. In A3, what you could observe? A6 is there. A4 is there. A6 generates B. A4 generates C. So replace A6 with B and A4 with C. Then they will be converted into Greibach normal form. A3 generates B, small b A3 or A4 means C, small c A4 or B. Now the production rule A3 has been converted successfully into Greibach normal form. Next let us consider A2. A2 generates A5 is there, replace A5 with small a, and A6 is there, replace A6 with small b. A2 generates A5 A3, A, small a A3 or A6 means B, B A2 or A. So we have successfully converted A2 also. Next comes A1. So A1 generates A2 A3, but A2 is not generating any of the terminals directly. So that is why we need to consider this particular production rule. A2 generates A3 or BA2 or A. Now replace this particular production for A2, then A3. A2 generates, A1 generates A2. A2 means A3. Already A3 is there. So A3. A3 or BA2. BA2. Already A3 is there. A3 or A2 generates A3. A3. So this is the production rule for A2, A3. So in addition to that, A3, A4 is there. A3, A4 is there. So now for A3, there is already this production rule is existing. So substitute in that particular production rule. A1 generates A3, A4. A3 means BA3, BA3 and A4 already there. BA3, A4 or next CA4, A4 already there, A4 or next B is there, For A3, B, A4 already there, B, A4. So these are the new production rules for A1. Now we have derived all the production rules and converted them into Grevac normal form. So now let us derive the final production rules. Let me write the final production rules. A1 generates A3, A4, A3, A3, or B, A2, A3, or A, A3. So this one. Next A1 generates B, A3, A4, or C, A4, A4, or B, A4. This one. Next A2 generates A, A3, or B, A2, or A. This one. Next A3 generates B, A3, or C, A4, or B. This one. Next, in addition to them, there are some of the production rules we need to consider. So what are they? So here C means A4. A4 generates C. X means A5. A5 generates A. Y means A6. A6 generates B. So these are the final production rules. Final production rules. And now we can observe that all of these production rules are of the form either A generates A, or A generates A, B1, B2, and so on, Bn. So thus we can say that the given context-free grammar is successfully converted into Grevac normal form. If you like this video, share this video to your friends as well as colleagues. Like this video as well as subscribe our channel for further videos. That's all for now.